Hello everyone, welcome back to Ultimate Universe Mode. This is episode 2 and we are moving on to the next 3 shows on the first week of this Universe Mode. And this week we have ECW, Smackdown and NLG, so NLG as well and new superstars will be debuting and stuff, so yeah, I'll see you in the first match of the night on ECW. So the first match of the night on ECW is Shawn Michaels versus Jack Swagger. And here we see Shawn Michaels with a huge pile driver there to Jack Swagger. And Jack Swagger in a new white attire now. I have been given WWE superstars new attires and stuff. That's a big hit from HBK. And a big scoop slam. Now Jack Swagger's down. What's he looking for? He's going to go for the cover. Yes, he does, and he wins. Heartbreaker. Shawn Michaels gets a win on the first match of ECW. And next we have Mick Foley versus the ECW champion RVD. This could be a big match for Mick Foley if he gets a win over RVD here. But RVD's got a pin and Mick Foley manages to kick out. There's a huge bulldog and a big kick from Rob Van Dam. As you can see, the highlights of the normal superstars are extended a tiny bit longer. It's only about 10 seconds longer, so it's not too much. And there's a big win for Mick Foley. Gets a big win over the ECW champion. What is that going to do for his future on ECW? Mick Foley, of course, the Hardcore legend. And next we have a tag team match between Zack Ryder and R-Truth versus Scott Steiner and Bray Wyatt. And there we see this match wasn't very entertaining, and Zack Ryder and R-Truth get a surprise win over the two big men. Bray Wyatt and Scott Steiner had no chance at match. It's a surprise win. Could be the surprise win of the night. Last week, well on the last episode, I think it was Kofi Kingston beating Triple H. But next we move on to Wade Barrett versus Ricky Steamboat. And Ricky Steamboat has Wade Barrett up and plants him down. All these men looking to become ECW champion one day, and Wade Barrett could be on his way to doing that with a big win over Ricky Steamboat, lifting him up the rankings quite a bit, I should suspect. And next we have Batista versus Curtis Axel. We've seen that double-handed chokeslam there from Batista, and now he's getting ready for Batista bomb. Will he hit? Yes, he does. And that's going to get Batista the win. 2 and 3. Batista offering a handshake, but Curtis Axel refuses and slaps his hand away. No respect from Curtis Axel there after an embarrassing loss. He had no chance at that match. And next we have Ian Mega versus Darren Young. Of course, Ian Mega is the first promoted superstar ever in this universe. Well, core universe I should say. And yeah, he has been, whether it was fully created universe, core universe or anything else, he has been the main man on the roster and he's been getting win after win. So can he pull off Darren Young on his debut on ECW? Or can Darren Young fight back against the dominant force, which is Ian Mega? What's Ian Mega got in plan here? A huge uppercut there, diving uppercut from the second turnbuckle. Now Darren Young's got that arm and he's gone off the leg now. Ian Mega got him up high and plants him back down. Darren Young looking to put Ian Mega away here. Can he do it? One and a kick out from Ian Mega. And he walks straight into the South Spine Buster of Ian Mega. That's his finisher maneuver. 1, 2 and 3. A huge win for Ian Mega there tonight on ECW. Could we be looking at the future of ECW, the future of WWE, and the future Hall of Famer in Ian Mega? And next, the main event is Bret Hart versus Kane. Bret Hart is the I think it's the television champion. I've completely forgot about that. But here comes RVD watching this match after his embarrassing defeat to Mick Foley. Should RVD be worthy of this title? And Kane looking to get a tombstone, but Bret Hart, tombstone of his own, Going for the cover on Kane. 1. And you'll see these highlights are a bit longer because this match was probably the best match I've seen in a long time. Now Bret Hart going for the sharpshooter. Can Kane escape? The big red monster is back in his good form. No crappy mask or attire this time. Or really bad gimmick. We're back to the old Kane and another sharpshooter from Bret Hart. He has to have Kane this time. Has he got him? Will Kane tap out? Let's go. He must have been losing his grip or something there, but Kane with a chokeslam here. And Bret Hart reversals. That's a huge reversal from Bret Hart. Now he's going after the arm of Kane. Should be going after the legs and chest if you're going for the sharpshooter again. Now, big red man still for a chokeslam once again. Can he hit it this time? Yes, he does. He's going for the cover. 1, 2. Very slow count from the referee. 3. Kane gets a huge win over the, I'm just going to say, television title champion. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. I've completely forgot. I was thinking European, but that's the WCW one. So I'm not sure what this one is. Might be the hardcore, I'm not sure. I'll let you know after the video or something. Kane celebrating his big win on the main event of ECW, and now we move on to Smackdown. The first match of the night is Sin Cara versus Big John Studd. And as you can see, Big John Studd getting a big bear hug there. And he gets the win from the bear hug. Wasn't a very good match, so I just made a short highlight of Big John Studd getting a win. Here is a triple threat match between The Miz, King Kong Bundy, and Drew McIntyre. The Miz is your Intercontinental Champion right now. And Drew McIntyre plants him while King Kong Bundy is still on the floor. Can Drew McIntyre pull off the upset here? 1, 2, King Bundy's up, and 3. King Kong Bundy was too late in interfering in that pin, and Drew McIntyre gets a big win in that triple threat match. And next is Great Khali versus Jordan Bryan. Jordan Bryan, another promoted superstar in the last episode of Core Universe. So this is his first match in the big show on SmackDown. Can he pull off the big man himself, Great Khali? Dropping the elbow onto the big man there. There's some big hits from Jordan Bryan there. Now dropping the elbows once again. Jordan Bryan has been dominant in this match. But now Great Khali has gotten where he wants him and choking Jordan Bryan out there. Now Jordan Bryan's going high. And a huge crossbody there. Sending the big man off his feet and onto the ground. Through the legs. Big move there. But that was not enough to put Great Khali away. Now Great Khali looks to be back in control here. Getting Jordan Bryan up. And there's the big chop to Jordan Bryan. Could this be the end? Looks like he's going to go for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Jordan Bryan. Jordan Bryan showing some resiliency there. And that chop managed to burst Jordan Bryan to make him bleed. Now a double-handed chokeslam. Can this put him away? This could not be Jordan Bryan's night. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Great Khali wins Jordan Bryan, and Jordan Bryan is the only promoted superstar to lose a match, which is not very good for him. Next we move on to Fandango versus JBL. John Bradshaw Layfield getting a powerbomb. Is that the move to put him away? Looks like he's going to go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. JBL gets a big win over Fandango there. And he could be well on his way to becoming the next World Heavyweight Champion. And now it is Razor Ramon versus Tensai. This is a big match. And Razor Ramon, as you can see, he's looking for the Razor Edge. And he plants him. Now he's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Tensai manages to kick out. And Tensai's got Razor up high. And plants him back down. Can Tensai get a big win? He's got bear hug here. Will Razor Ramon give in? Yes, he does. He taps out. That's a second win from the bear hug. And that is Tensai getting the win this time. It's a huge win for him. What a big win for Tensai, putting off Razor Ramon, and right now it is probably the biggest match of the night. It is Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar with a huge belly suplex there, and managed to get a big win over Daniel Bryan. That match wasn't very entertaining to watch, to be honest, and that's why it was short highlights, and Brock Lesnar getting a big win over Daniel Bryan, the crowd favourite. Now it is the final match of the night. It is Alberto Del Rio versus Diesel. Macho Man Randy Savage is at Diesel's side, I believe. And Randy Savage is that current World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. And Diesel getting the bear hug on Alberto Del Rio. Can this be the end of the match? Yes, it is. Third bear hug on tonight. And Diesel gets a win. And next up, it is NLG, so I'll see you there.
Before you stands the evolution of professional wrestling. No longer will that glass ceiling shield the careers of very promising wrestlers. Today, from this moment on, a man named Mr. Jobber will break through that glass and represent every single wrestler that is being squashed by the big guys. I will stand up for those who are being held back from their true potential. Mr. Jobber is destined for the World Championship, and where better to start than NLG. I'm going to dominate all my opponents, and I'm going to make them look like jobbers themselves. So you better get ready. It's jobbering time.
So it's a promo from Mr. Jobber. He hasn't got a match tonight, but he's making the NLG and WWE Universe make sure he knows he is here indeed. Harrison Payne versus Noi now. Both men are debuting here in this match, and this will be a big win for any of these superstars on the first match on NLG. Harrison Payne, the one in the white and black pants, and Noi, the one with the flag on his pants. Puerto Rican, I think. There's a huge Irish whip into the steel steps, and Noi is down and Harrison Payne is in the ring, but we skip ahead and Noi is on fire right now. Some clotheslines and a huge backbreaker from Noi. Can Noi get a big win over Harrison Payne here? And a huge knee and neck breaker from Noi. Harrison Payne is down and out. This could be the end of the match. 1, 2, oh no! Harrison Payne manages to kick out early on. And now Noi, what's he looking for here? A big chop to the neck of Harrison Payne there. Harrison Payne must be in a lot of pain. See what I did there? Yes, he did. It wasn't very good. So, Harrison Payne plants him now with a big DDT. Now he's going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Noi manages to kick out. That's a big kick out from Noi. Could be important in this match. But Harrison Payne looking to be on the attack once again, but now for a roll up here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Harrison Payne. Now Harrison Payne looking to get a pin of his own. 1, 2, and Noi kicks out. Now Noi looking for another cover. 1, and a kick out from Harrison Payne. Now Noi going on the attack. Being super offensive here. And there's a huge super kick there from out of nowhere. This could put Noi away. But no, Noi kicks out at 1. And Noi's got Harrison Payne. He's got them arms hooked. And he hits the pedigree. There's a huge pedigree there from Noi. 1, 2. And that's the end of the match for Harrison Payne. Noi gets a win on his debut on NLG. In the first match of the debut of NLG. So that's good bit of history you can have. And next we have Lance Mercer versus Izzy Anderson. This is Lance Mercer's debut. Izzy Anderson we've seen a couple of times before, but not too much. But both men debuting here on NLG once again. And Lance Mercer isn't going to get a big win. Can he do it? Because Izzy Anderson is a good superstar. He's gone behind Lance Mercer now. And a big move there. Is he going to go for the cover? No, he doesn't. A little bit later on, and Izzy Anderson is still in control of this match. This is not looking good for Lance Mercer. Lance Mercer hits a big knee to the face of Izzy Anderson there. And a huge spear from out of nowhere. That's a big time move from Lance Mercer there. No, huge hit there. Lance Mercer looking to get a win on the debut, and so is Izzy Anderson. These first few matches could be pivotal in getting higher in the rankings to become the #1 contender for the NLG Championship. And Izzy Anderson kicks out with that move there. Lance Mercer just can't get a win here. Now what is he looking to do here? He's got Izzy Anderson against the rope. Now he's got on the apron. What is he looking to do here? He's gone outside with him. He hits a huge DDT on the edge of the apron. Now later on in the match, huge Izzy Anderson bomb, you want to say, by Izzy Anderson. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, the end of Lance Mercer. No! Lance Mercer manages to kick out somehow. And this has been a good match so far, back and forth action. Now Lance Mercer hits a huge powerbomb, and he's gone for a pin. And he wins! That's a huge combination there, that powerbomb into a pin, and left Izzy Anderson with no chance to kick out. And Lance Mercer gets a big win on his debut here on NLG. And next we have Alex Hayes versus Jordan Kidd. Both these superstars are debuting as well. We've never seen Alex Hayes or Jordan Kidd in this universe before, and this could be a big match here. Early on, it looks to be Alex Hayes in control as he hits a big moonsault there. Alex Hayes continuing to go on the attack, but Jordan Kidd right to the eyes, and a huge DDT there, planting Alex Hayes. This could be Jordan Kidd's chance to get his say in the match, and there's a huge kick sending Alex Hayes outside the ring. Alex Hayes gets Jordan Kidd straight back in the ring with a big elbow to the face there. And a huge leg drop to Jordan Kidd. Now what's Alex Hayes looking to do here? He's got Jordan Kidd against the table. Now he's sending him up on the table. What's he looking for here? Referee's on a free count. And Alex Hayes, huge DDT through the table. That is probably the changing point of this match. Jordan Kidd hasn't moved since, but a little bit later on, Jordan Kidd manages to get himself inside the ring, and he's got a big submission here on the arm of Alex Hayes. Could this be enough to put Alex Hayes away? No, it's not. Alex Hayes manages to get out and kicks himself to his feet. But Jordan Kidd plants another one of them big DDTs. Getting some big reversals here. And another one. The reversal and could lead to a win for Jordan Kidd here. There's a huge move from Alex Hayes from out of nowhere. Could this be the end of the match? Alex Hayes gone for the cover, bears beware. And he wins! Alex Hayes gets a big win, and it's more like bear hugs beware this show so far. It's a big win for Alex Hayes, and he's going to be climbing up the rankings on NLG to become the next NLG champion. And now we have CM Puma taking on Harris Wayne. We've seen these superstars before, but we haven't seen CM Puma in this attire before. So CM Puma really hasn't had a good start in Core Universe before this, but the universe has been reset and maybe he can do something in this universe, and that could be. It would be good if he started with a win against Harris Wayne, but as we know, Harris Wayne is not someone to be messed with. He's a big man, and he's got some big wins here in the WWE so far, whether it's on NXT or something else. There's a huge run knee from CM Puma. This could be Puma's night. Lifts Harris Wayne onto the apron. Now what's he going to do here? He's lifting Harris Wayne up and dropping him right in the edge of the apron. That is going to sting. And he plants Harris Wayne down there. Is he going for the cover? No, Harris Wayne manages to get up. And a big clothesline there from Harris Wayne. And he ducks out of the way of that. And tosses CM Puma over him. And a big spine buster to finish it off. He's on a comeback here. Now he's getting CM Puma into the corner. Right where he wants him. And what's he looking for here? He's got him up high. And a huge powerbomb into the turnbuckle. That's a nasty move, and come for the cover. And CM Puma manages to kick out. How he done that, I am not sure. And now Lufez from CM Puma doesn't get back in control of this match. And he misses that diving move there off the rope. Now Harris Wayne, he's got CM Puma up high once again, and he plants him with his finisher move. We've seen Harris Wayne put many people away with that move there, and it looks like he's going to do the same with CM Puma. Harris Wayne gets a big win over CM Puma here, and Harris Wayne is on a wrecking spree. He's basically a wrecking ball, and he's demolishing all of his opponents. And next we move on to VTech versus Steve Sunshine. We've seen VTech quite a bit before this in Core Universe mode, and we've seen Steve Sunshine once at WrestleMania, and he got a big win in the Triple Threat match. But once again, it's a reset. This is Ultimate Universe mode, and one of these men could get an Ultimate win here. It'll be VTech or Steve Sunshine, both men in yellow. VTech is the one with the tights, and VTech is the bright yellow one. Big move there from VTech. Both men want to climb the rankings and become a future NLG champion to be promoted, because remember, you have to have the NLG title to be promoted to NXT. Now, Steve Sunshine with that chin lock there. That's not enough to put VTech away. There's a big kick to the back of the head of Steve Sunshine, but later on in the match, back and forth action once again, and a huge elbow to VTech there. You have Steve Sunshine. He's got VTech where he wants him. He's got them arms hooked. A huge powerbomb there. Will that be enough to put VTech away? 1, 2, and no, VTech manages to kick out. Luckily for him. Now VTech dealing some big kicks here. I'm looking for one final kick to the side of the head. Sending Steve Sunshine down, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Steve Sunshine now. Now Steve Sunshine looking to be back in control. Springboard off the second rope and a drop kick, sending VTech outside the ring. There's a German suplex and another one. He's going for 3 German suplexes. Shades of Chris Benoit. Now VTech with a comeback here. Big drop kick and another big kick. Moving out of the way, and a huge neck breaker there. Sunshine kicks his way back up straight away, and now a clothesline from Steve Sunshine. And another one. Ducks out of the way. What's he going to do? Huge slam there. Now he's going for the cover. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3. Steve Sunshine gets a big win over VTech there. And so far so good for Steve Sunshine. He is without a loss here. And now we'll move on to the next match of the night. It is Scott Hero versus Anthony Ryan. Scott Hero, the one with the long hair, and Anthony Ryan, the one in the long tights. And there's a huge suplex there. And Anthony Ryan is in some trouble here, as Scott Hero goes in the attack. Now there's a huge spinebuster there from Scott Hero, planting Anthony Ryan. There's a big kick there from Anthony Ryan. A little bit later on, both men with some back and forth action. There's a huge move there from Scott Hero, going for the cover. 1, 2, the end of the match. No, Anthony Ryan manages to kick out. And what's this? What's Scott Hero looking to do here? And a big DDT, we've seen that once before tonight. And now he's got this, looks like a torture rack or something there. Accordion rack, I think. Could this be enough to put Anthony Ryan away? No, no it's not. And there's a big belly to belly from Anthony Ryan after he manages to escape that submission. Now Anthony Ryan has got Scott Hero where he wants some, and he hits that attitude adjustment, or FU, whatever he wants to call it. 1, 2, and a kick out from Scott Hero. You've seen a big moveset here from Scott Hero so far. Very entertaining. Now Scott Hero has got Anthony Ryan up where he wants him again, and plants him back down once again. This has got to be the end of the match. Is he going to go for the cover? Yes, he is. 1, 2, and another kick out from Anthony Ryan. Anthony Ryan has shown some major resiliency here. But once again, the accordion rack from Scott Hero. Could this be enough? Will Anthony Ryan tap out? Elbows from Anthony Ryan. He manages to escape. But now, a huge running bulldog after springboarding off the top rope there. Big move for Scott Hero. Now roll up from Anthony Ryan. And Scott Hero manages to kick out quick enough. Now Scott Hero got Anthony Ryan for that move once again. That's got to be the end. Anthony Ryan is knocked out. 1, 2, 3. There's a huge win for Scott Hero here tonight. And Anthony Ryan applauding Scott Hero here and congratulating him. Good sportsmanship there. And now we move on to the main event. It is Zach Waddell versus Chris Kendall, and it looks like Mufter is at ringside here. I don't know what he wants or who he's with, but maybe we'll find out. The main event on NLG, the final match of tonight's episode. Now Zach Waddell with a huge belly suplex there. And there's a huge catapult and bullhammer there. And now Chris Kendall talking to the crowd. What's Mufter want here? We know Mufter is the current NLG champion. Maybe he's just watching the match to see who could be the next contender. I'm not too sure. But clearly he's got some business here at ringside. There's a big elbow from Chris Kendall. Both these are veterans when it comes to NLG and NXT. Both men went in my fully created universe mode, core universe mode, and the Ultimate Universe mode. There's a huge clothesline from Chris Kendall. Zach Waddell's got Chris Kendall behind now, and a big move there. Could this be enough to put Chris Kendall away? No, Chris Kendall is back on his feet. A huge scoop slam there by Chris Kendall. Now he's gone for the go. 1, 2, and 3. Big win there for Chris Kendall. We are yet to know what Mufter was there for, or what his intentions were, but he was there nonetheless. Tune in for the next episode when we see the first pay-per-view here on the Ultimate Universe mode, and then next week on NLG when we find out what Mufter's intentions are. See you then. Goodbye.